we bring Huawei Mate 10 and Mate 10 Pro.
It's huge. It shows that Huawei's strategy is coming nicely together, and it shows that if anybody had doubts about that, Huawei really means business. So probably when Apple will launch its new iPhones in autumn of this year, this will probably change again for a short time. I think that Apple will be number 2 again on the beginning of 2019, but on the long run, Huawei will pass Apple, and they will even take Samsung in their sights as becoming the biggest smartphone manufacturer.
Yeah, it's a round table.
It could be also Sydney.
Hidden commercial.
Product placement.
Product placement. IFA.
So just go. Yeah, cool.
For Huawei, certainly, they have overtaken Apple. Any smartphone manufacturer who is overtaking Apple will be very glad and happy. The goal is now set even higher. 2019 is now the year where they want to be number 1. At the end of the year 2019, they want to overtake Samsung. And I think the last numbers was not that close, but they can close the sales gap. I think it was 20 million smartphones between Samsung and Huawei. They want to close that.
I think what Huawei is doing right is they're mostly doing a lot of devices in the middle class for affordable prices with which they reach a lot of people who are not very interested in what brand do I buy. I just want a smartphone that is cheap and that is okay. That is one recipe, and the other recipe is I think they managed, at least in some markets, I think in Germany they did it to build up a certain credibility. So a few years ago Huawei was still, for most of the people, was like a cheap Chinese smartphone manufacturer, and now we see with devices like the P20, probably with the upcoming Mate 20, that they build very, very good, very performant, very high quality, very nice looking devices, and I think they managed that. They are regarded as a quality brand, and also they have a lot of affordable smartphones for the whole world.
The Blade V8 Pro.
China has got a very, very strong connection between politics and economic. I think that the Chinese government is still standing behind ZTE. There is the master plan, 2025. Every single Chinese product should have only Chinese developed technology inside. ZTE is one of the biggest Chinese manufacturers for smartphones, network stuff. The Chinese government will not drop it. They will somehow reinforce ZTE via money or whatsoever and push it to the global market.
is most manufacturers are trying to interconnect their own products with each other. So you can control your LG TV with your LG smartphone, same with Samsung. But what is not happening yet is that everything you buy is automatically connectable to everything you already have, and this is due to manufacturers doing their own thing and trying to keep customers in their environment, in their ecosystem. So this will take a few more years until we have this connected world, or even a fully connected home. And what we need is probably a common voice, a common goal to which all these manufacturers work, or even maybe some guidelines, some regulations that give standards that everybody has to do and manufacture for, so that you can connect an LG TV with a Samsung smartphone, which is something now LG and Samsung absolutely don't want, but this is the only way to get to a fully connected world.